Hey guys, so market ended up having a pretty bearish day today. We got a pretty negative reaction to the Jolt data this morning. So what happened today is we actually got a new supply right here at 427.41. So that takes out our first target of 422.02. From here, you can see we actually broke through one of our support lines for this bull channel here. So again, much like this one right here, we're kind of just starting to form potential upside resistance levels. So again, I mean, we could go all the way up here to 430s and still be bearish longer term. So basically from here, we closed under the 200 EMA finally. It only took about 6 days. Not only that, though, we are clearly breaking down through support here. So now that we are still in our bear channel here, our three targets that we really have is 410.1, 414.54, and 417.78. Now, if we go over to futures here, same thing. We broke through this support, not surprising. So we are actually, by some miracle here, we are still holding in our black bear channel here. So same thing, we did get a new daily supply right here at 43.50. Now, we did not come low enough to hit my 42.40 target that I was looking at. So that is our downside target here that I do have is 42.40. So from here, we are going to look at four major targets: 41.27, 41.56, 41.87, and then of course 42.40. We finally closed below the 200 EMA on futures also. So again, this is a pretty bearish move down. Now we could see a potential back test of 42.90 tomorrow to back test that 200 EMA, but likely I would look for some continuation. We do get some more data on ADP in the morning, and then at 9:45 and 10 we get more PMIs, so that also could move the market slightly. Now, taking a look here at the Qs, we actually put in a new supply right here at 361.36, which takes out right here our 359.64. So something to keep in mind here is that if you look at this for the last 9 trading days, we have held basically from 354.14 to 361.36. So to really be bearish going forward, I would like to see a closure under 354.14, and then I'm going to start to target this 340 area. However, there's a real possibility where we will hold in this same channel. Now, again, I would be even short-term bullish. I would not be there until we're back over 361.35. But realistically, if you zoom out here, we could be all the way up in the 370s and still be bearish. Now, the VIX is extremely important. So we put in a new daily demand right here at 17.28. So we're going to zoom out here and we're going to talk about this a little bit here. So we are potentially targeting a pretty big upside move on the VIX. Now, I need to add my levels here. I thought I had them in there, but I don't know where they're at. So we have a daily supply at 22.68 right here. We also have another one all the way up at 26.17. So what we're seeing here, and this is kind of what I've been saying for the last basically 2 weeks, that when we see the VIX closed over 18.93, that likely we would see the daily 200 EMA support lost, and that's what happened today. We broke through not only 18.93 supply, but also through 19.53 supply. We also closed over it. We, in the last 6 months, have only closed over this level of 19.56 3 times now. Today be the third time. We have back here on May 24th, and we also have back here on May 4th. The highest was 20.08. Now, let's go over to SPY and see what happened. I have it already highlighted here. So this is May 4th. You see, we came down, markets found support. This was the 50 EMA right here, and then we bounced. Now, on the 24th, same thing. We found support, and we bounced. Now, the big difference here, if we zoom out, is what? We were already in an uptrend. Now, if we go to currently, we are obviously in a downtrend. The way I see it for tomorrow is if we get a continuation to the upside on the VIX and we can close in the 20s tomorrow, likely through the end of the month, we are going to be looking for a move to 22.65 and potentially 26.17. That is going to open up the opportunity to, because you can see the last time we was in March. So if we go back again to March here on SPY, you can see our range is about 380 to 400. If we break through the 20s tomorrow on the VIX, my target will be the 380s to 400 on SPY, which is about that 3,900 area on futures if we go back to March here too. So you can see that's going to be about 3,850 all the way up to about 4,000. So that's our target. But again, it all comes down to the VIX. Is the VIX going to see continuation, or are we finally going to find resistance on the VIX? We should find out tomorrow.